And then welcome to the business segment on PTV Primetime News Tonight. I am Gabriel Nisi. The National Assembly endorsed verification civil service pensioners being conducted by the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, PTAD, according to a statement signed by the spokesman for PTAD, Ima Okundo, on Thursday in Lagos. The Senate Committee on Establishment and Pension and the House of Representatives Committee on Pensions are satisfied with the exercise taking place in the 5 centers. He said that the Senate Committee, led by its chairman, Emmanuel Porka, was on a visit to verification center in Alausa, Ketu, and Yaba. Meanwhile, the chairman of the House Committee on Pensions, Hassan Shekarau, was in the company of the Senate Committee, which was taken run by the Executive Secretary of PTAD, Sharon Ikezu. He said that the National Assembly members interacted with the pensioners and PTAD staff conducting the exercise. According to the statement, the committee will on Friday inspect the 2 other verification centers in Agege and Amuwo, Odofin areas of Lagos. According to the statement, a total of 21,295 pensioners are expected to be verified in the 5 centers. The exercise will begin on September 18th. We end on September 29th. Acting Chairman Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission RMAFC, Shetima Abagana, said the mining sector was generating less than capacity due to activities of illegal mining. In a recent interview with newsmen, Abagana said the sector generated only 14.9 billion naira between 2015 and 2016. He said that the revenue accrual from the sector was not encouraging and too low. This is mainly due to the activities of illegal miners who constitute more than 70% of mining activities and do not pay tax. Abagana also said the sector generated 16.2 billion naira in 2008 until date, adding that the total share was 9.9 billion naira with a balance of 6.29 billion naira left. He noted that the observed variance amount in the escrow account was 1.34 billion naira. Traders said the Central Bank of Nigeria raised 215.88 billion naira from treasury bills after it received subscriptions for almost 4 times the amount of debt initially on offer. The bank raised 215.88 billion naira, which is equivalent to $686 million at the auction, 75 billion naira more than planned, with the 1-year paper accounting for most of the debt. Total subscription at the auction stood at 559 billion naira. Investor bid as much as 18.9% for the 1-year debt, as low as 13.15% for 3-month notes. The bank raised 22.78 billion naira in 3-month bills at 13.15%, 24.74 billion naira in 6-month bills at 16.8%, and 168.58 billion naira in 1-year bills at 70%. Traders said foreign investors sold dollars last week in anticipation of the auction, boosting demands for the bills and also liquidity on the currency market. However, currency market liquidity waned on Wednesday as some international investors were waiting to see where the yields would end up. The central bank issues treasury bill twice a month to help government fund its budget deficit, support commercial lenders in managing liquidity, and curb inflation. And finally, on the business news tonight, the House of Representatives Committee on Capital Markets and Institutions has summoned the Director General of the Security and Exchange Commission, Moni Guazu, over the tussle between Owando Oil PLC and Osbury Investments. Both Owando's management and Osbury Investments Incorporated have been engaged in battle of wits over the ownership structure and shareholding value of Owando Oil PLC. The committee, headed by Tajuddin Yusuf, sent a letter of invitation to Gwazu to appear before it next week Tuesday to provide detailed explanation on its intervention in the dispute. In a letter signed by Deputy Chairman of the committee, Tony Nwulu, the commission was notified of media reports on the ongoing controversies of Owando PLC as being contested by one Gabriel Vopi of Osbury Investments and Group Chief Executive Officer of Owando Oil, Wale Tinubu. And that's all we have for you on the business news tonight. Now back to the main news.